Morning, everyone. Adi Stale from the Adi Stale Junior Show, dropping a daily devotion for March 8th. It's a beautiful Saturday. Let's get blessed. Lord, allow these words to stick to me like blood and bone. Amen. Stopped in the middle of traffic. It is a dangerous to live without God. If you don't know God, you'll never know your reason for existence. And if you don't know why you were born, you could live a completely wrong life. One of the reasons Jesus knew his purpose was that he was continuously seeking God and his consistent communication with him. That is the pattern each of us needs to follow. Why? There are many good people who are pursuing relationships, careers, and goals in life that are in the not best for them. Having no problems with my glasses. Sorry, maybe it's a little affection. What has have what we have to concern ourselves with is living effectively. The only way to live a fulfilled life is to know why you were born. The only way to know why you were born is to learn it from the one who created you. Have you ever had a new car break down on you on the right in the middle of the traffic? You've got out and kicked one of the tires. You just wanted to curse at it because the car wasn't fulfilling its purpose. It was brand new. It looked sleek. It had a nice paint job, but you couldn't drive it. What made you angry at the car? Simple. It wasn't fulfilling its purpose. The purpose of transporting you, to make you mobile. But the car was not taking you anywhere. No matter how great the car looked, it wasn't right. It wasn't fulfilling its purpose. Many men and women are like that car. They're stopped at the middle of the traffic and they don't even realize it. They're spending their lives doing things look good, but they do not know God. Or they know too little of Him and His ways. Thought of the day. Knowing and fulfilling your purpose is the only way to do what is right. Um, Sorry for that, guys. I haven't smoked in about a week, and I was told that changes a lot of things in your body, and I think it's changing my vision, of course, for the better. Where sometimes I feel like I don't need these glasses, certain things. But I got some good notes, man. At first, I was having problems um, um, to write stuff down, and it wasn't the fact that I had nothing good to say. It was just the fact that it wasn't way to think it. And then I prayed about it, and I was actually reading an old devotional book, and all of a sudden, boom, 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 and I'm like, oh, okay, okay, okay. And so, you know how we sometimes like it's not how we stopped in the middle of traffic. Well, sometimes we stop in the middle of traffic and we think the car's broken down or something happened, but yet we're stopping at a light, and he has us stop for a reason, and it's to learn from the signs that he gives us. And it's just like on the road, you see these signs, and sometimes we see signs that our flesh wants. This closing the Nike store, or food near us and stuff like that. And so we look at things like that we think we need, but it's just things that our flesh wants. It's things like he was saying. The wrong things. And they might be good things. Don't get me wrong. Good food is good, and clothing is good. Don't get me wrong, but it's not what we need. Instead, it's the one where it says, a restroom. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, oh, that is something that, oh, I need that. You know what I'm saying? Or a rest stop. You know, and so sometimes we get distracted by things that our flesh wants, guys. And that is the big difference between stuff that you need versus stuff that you want. And that's what he's talking about. It's getting closer to him in that way. So uh, sometimes we stop at the light where it might be longer than usual, you know. And don't get those confused by the stopping in the middle of of your car not working. So you guys make sure you understand that. I hope you do. It's pretty simple, man. It's doing the good thing versus doing the right thing. And Sometimes, like the car, like I said, sometimes the car could be all decked out, all nice and everything, and it can look so good. But yet, if it's not taking you where you need to go, what's the point of it, right? You can see that in like relationships. Okay, you're in this relationship, it feels good, at times love, and maybe the sex is great, or whatever, but yet there's no depth, there's no, the remember a while back on the devotions where your partner is supposed to enhance your purpose. If they're not enhancing you, if they're not making you better, if they're not supporting you, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? My the relationship with my wife, man, I love it. She makes me do things, and like, hey, the other day she was, hey, when are you gonna do your episode? And you've been slacking and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So she enhances my purpose, and sometimes um, we don't we ignore that. We're like, oh, yeah, thanks, babe. And then like, I sat back and that later that day, and I told her, hey, man, you know what? Thank you. That little question, you didn't think it was much, but it was what I needed. It was a little spark that got me, okay, you know what? Let's record it. I recorded yesterday, and I need to record again because it was okay, but I need to do one more, and I'm going to do that over the weekend. And so, yeah, but you guys make sure you guys do the right thing, okay? Stop wasting time. We're only given one life. It's These stops might occur faster, so um, that means your route is getting shorter. Okay, uh, we're never promised tomorrow, so make sure you make that trip that you're going, and read the right signs. Okay, don't waste no more time, guys. Get better with yourself. Love yourself. Grow. All right. Remember, mind, body, and soul starts with here and here. All right. So love yourself. God bless, guys. Have a blessed Saturday. Take care. Peace.